Using the skid plate is a trials technique for log hops, where you can balance on the log without putting a foot down, then choose to move off the log when ready. Its advantages for enduro riders: it's generally the easiest way to tackle large logs with a reasonable amount of speed. And most importantly, if you don't know what's on the other side, it gives you a chance to stop on top of the log to see what dangers lurk on the other side. As with any wheelie, weight the pegs to compress the suspension, then apply throttle and move your body weight back as the suspension rebounds. You want the front wheel to barely touch the log. Ideally, it should clear completely. The good news, it's almost impossible to flip the bike. The front automatically comes down when the rear wheel hits. We two-stroke riders are less likely to bash our exhaust pipes on big logs if we can lift that front wheel higher. Start with aiming to stop and balance on top of the log. It can take a while to gauge how much speed is needed to do this on large logs. Scott shows how it's relatively easy to just jump off and hold the bike if you don't have enough speed. Ideally, have some guys spotting for you in case you fall back. In fact, with a big log, it pays to have guys spotting on both sides of the log. Once you are on top, put one or both boots on the log to stay balanced. Then, as Melissa is doing, check for steep drop-offs, dangerous carnivores or debt collectors waiting to repossess your bike. When ready, just lean the bike forward and ease off the log. Remember, always keep your butt on that rear fender when dropping off a log to avoid going over the bars. Feeling comfortable? Gradually increase the speed until your momentum carries you over the log. Resist the urge to apply throttle. The rear wheel will just spin on the log. Put one foot on the log for balance if needed. That's good! As you become confident, you'll start to keep your boots on the pegs and even have a bit of fun balancing on the way down, if you feel so inclined. It pays to have a decent skid plate for these log hops, and if you have a two-stroke, we highly recommend the Force accessories gear for looking after your pipe. If you have linkage rear suspension, a decent linkage guard is good for protection, but it also makes sliding over logs easier. For us, the fast way is expensive, but the best in our humble opinion.